Hi, Waukegan. I'm Nick Aladzakis, Director of Communications and Chief of Staff. Thank you for joining us for 60 and 60 for the week of January 10th, our first episode of the new year. Waukegan schools began second semester last week with extra COVID mitigations in place in response to a surge in cases, including health and safety mitigations and changes to our visitor rules and the pausing of certain extracurriculars. Along with mitigation efforts, we announced this week that we would be temporarily maintaining our current quarantine and isolation protocols rather than immediately adopting the new CDC and IDPH guidelines, which generally lessen quarantine periods. Parents were reminded of our guidelines this week via email. You can also find that information on our website. Parents are reminded to contact their child's school if their child has tested positive or has been determined to be a close contact outside of school. Students missing class due to COVID or because they are a close contact will receive instructional support in alignment with our quarantine support plan. We announced some big news this week for substitute teachers when our Board of Education took action to permanently increase the daily pay rates for long-term and short-term substitutes by $20 per day. The board also approved 2 financial incentive programs for day-to-day substitute teachers, which offer bonuses for working Mondays and Fridays as well as for working every day of the week. Anyone interested in becoming a substitute teacher in Waukegan schools may contact Ms. Yvette Enriquez at 224-303-1025. where she could provide some additional details and licensing requirements. On January 20th, our district will host the first official meeting of the newly formed Parent-to-Parent Special Education Network. The group was designed to provide a network of support for diverse learner families and will meet at least quarterly to discuss a variety of important topics and resources. The virtual meeting will be conducted simultaneously in English and Spanish at 6 p.m. During the meeting, staff will present on the subject of learning to advocate for your child and more. Anyone interested in participating online can contact Parent and Community Partnership Coordinator Tim Kirshner at 224-303-3621, or you can email him at tkirshner@wps60.org. We would like to quickly remind parents that our district's MyStopBus tracking app has been undergoing maintenance and is currently not functioning properly. An update is being worked on, and we hope that bus information will be properly updated soon. And finally, on Monday, January 17th, our district and all schools will be closed in observance of Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Classes resume on Tuesday. That's all for 60 and 60 this week. Thank you for joining us, and be sure to tune in each week for all the news and events happening in Waukegan Public Schools.